Okay, so ang next naman natin ay differentiation of inverse hyperbolic function. So this is So for differentiation of inverse hyperbolic function, so meron po tayong mga sumusunod na formulas. So ano po yung mga yun? So yung una is yung hyperbolic sine of u with respect to x. Ang formula po niyan ay 1 over square root of u squared plus 1 times yung derivative ng ating argument which is du dx via chain rule. Kasi merong argument yan, so derivative pa natin yung argument na yun. So balikan lang natin, yung sa inverse trigonometric, ano yung kanyang formula? Diba yung formula nun ay 1 square root of 1 minus u squared times du dx para sa inverse trigonometric. Ito naman yung inverse hyperbolic. Mapapansin nyo guys, ang difference parati ng hyperbolic tsaka trigonometric is baliktad sila. And then, for hyperbolic cosine naman of u with respect to x is 1 over square root of u squared minus 1. Sa inverse trigonometric, ang formula nun diba is negative 1 over square root of 1 minus u squared. So, medyo magkaiba lang. And then, for hyperbolic tangent naman, the inverse of hyperbolic tangent of u, yung derivative nun ay 1 over 1 minus u squared. Then, sa inverse trigonometric, ang derivative nun ay 1 over 1 plus u squared naman. So, nakikita nyo yung kanyang parang pattern, no? Parang ito certain pattern. Next is the derivative of the hyperbolic cotangent of u with respect to x. Ang formula po niyan ay 1 over 1 minus u squared. So, tingnan mo yung sa hyperbolic tangent. Tsaka yung sa hyperbolic cotangent. Yung sa inverse. Hyperbolic tangent, inverse of hyperbolic cotangent. Kung mapapansin natin, sila po ay may parehas na formula lamang. Same formula. So, ang difference pa ng dalawang yan, although same formula yan, no? Magkaiba kasi yan ng domain kasi magkaiba naman sila ng graph kapag ginraph mo. Pero ang kanilang derivative is same lang. So, di ba sa trigono, inverse cotangent, ang formula nun ay negative 1 over 1 plus u squared. So, kailangan po nating makabisado itong mga ito. And then, para naman sa derivative ng inverse hyperbolic secant of u with respect to x, that is equal to negative 1 over u times square root of 1 minus u squared times du dx. So, by the way guys, wala to, isang d lang. Okay, so, ito naman yung katapat niyan sa inverse trigonometric, sa inverse or arcsecant. 1 over u square root of u squared minus 1 times du dx. Then, ito naman yung derivative ng hyperbolic cosecant. Inverse hyperbolic cosecant of u with respect to x, negative 1 over the absolute of value of u, square root of 1 plus u squared times du dx. Yung katapat ay ito. So, medyo formula-based lang po ito. Kaya madali lang siyang tandaan. So, memorize muna natin yung formulas. Okay, let's proceed with examples. For example number 8, we have y is equal to inverse hyperbolic sine of tangent of x. So, paano po natin ito masasagutan? So, para masagutan natin siya, kailangan natin munang malaman ano nga ba yung formula kapag inverse hyperbolic sine of u. No? So, ano yung magiging derivative nito? Diba, meron siyang formula na 1 over square root of u squared plus 1 times du dx. Then, identify natin yung u. Ang value ng ating u is equal to tangent of x. And then, ano naman yung magiging du natin? Yung magiging du natin dyan with respect to x or du dx is equal to, okay, ang derivative ng tangent of x ay secant squared of x. Basta yung u mo parate is yung argument. So, next, substitute natin siya sa formula. So, y prime is equal to 1 over square root of u squared. So, ano yung square root ng u squared? Diba, tan squared of x plus 1 times du dx. Ang du dx natin ay, okay, secant squared of x. Then, kung mapapansin natin, itong nasa ilalim na to, meron po yang, meron siyang identity or Pythagorean identity. So, gawin natin, i-derive natin siya. So, di ba, ang general sa trigo is sine squared theta na Pythagorean identity plus cosine squared theta is equal to 1. Gusto natin palabasin yung tangent, kailangan natin yung sine over cosine. So, divide both side by cosine squared of theta. So, sine squared theta over cosine squared of theta, that is equal to tangent squared of theta. And then, ito namang pangalawa, cosine squared theta. Cosine squared theta over cosine squared theta is equal to 1. And then next is yung 1 over cosine squared of theta, which is equal to, okay, yung inverse ng cosine is secant squared of theta. So, kung gusto nating malaman yung square root niyan, square root lang natin siya both sides. So, ang square root ng secant squared theta is equal to secant of theta, which is equal to square root of tangent squared of theta plus 1. So, kung ang theta natin ay equal sa x, so secant of x, kung ang theta natin ay equal sa x, so meron po tayong katumbas na tan squared of x plus 1. So, with this, meron na tayong identity. So, ang square root daw ng tangent squared of x plus 1 is equal to secant of x. So, ngayon, pwede na po natin yung palitan. So, y prime is equal to secant squared of x times 1 is secant squared of x. Ito namang square root of tangent squared of x plus 1 is equal to secant of x. So, therefore, we have y prime or dy dx, which is equal to secant squared of x over secant of x is secant of x. So, this is our final answer. Okay, so next. So next, meron po tayong function which is inverse hyperbolic cosine of 2x minus 1. So ano nga ba yung formula kapag ka inverse hyperbolic cosine? Yung kanyang derivative. So yung kanyang derivative is equal to 1 over square root of u squared minus 1 times du dx. Kung sa sine, that is u squared plus 1. Sa cosine naman, magiging u squared minus 1 lang siya. So, ngayon meron na tayong formula. Distribute na natin yan. Substitute. So, y prime, or yung ating derivative of y with respect to x is equal to 1 over u squared. So, ang u po natin ay 2x minus 1. So, that is, okay, u squared natin yan, 2x minus 1. and then minus 1 na nasa loob ng square root times du dx. So, ano yung magiging du natin? If u is 2x minus 1, then the du is equal to, okay, simply positive 2. So, ngayon, y prime is equal to 2 times 1 is 2. Ito namang nasa ilalim. Kapag dinisibit natin yung squared, so magiging squared the first term, that is 4x squared, twice the product of the first and the second term. So, first mo ay 2x, second term mo negative 1. 2x times negative 1, negative 2x. So, twice the first and the second term. Twice the product of the first and the second term. So, magiging, okay, so, negative 2x times 2 is negative 4x. Square the last term. Last term is negative 1. Magiging positive 1 siya. Okay, so next is okay, and then copy pala yung negative 1. So ito, ang squared niyan ay ito yung sagot, and then copy lang yung negative 1 na napunta dito. Ayan, so next is y prime is equal to 2. And then itong 1 minus 1 kasi na to magiging 0 yan. So matitira rito ay square root of 4x squared minus 4x. So pwede natin yang i-write as 4 times x squared minus x. Kasi ito na lang yung matitira eh. So factor out yung 4, magiging x squared minus x. Since meron tayong square root of 4 times square root of x squared minus x, makakalabas ngayon yung 4 sa loob ng square root. So, magiging 2 over. Yung square root ng 4 ay 2. And then, may iwan sa loob yung x squared minus x. So, 2 over 2 is 1. So, ito magiging 1 yan sila. Or cancelled out. So, ang sagot natin, or yung final answer natin for y prime is, okay, 1 over square root of x squared minus x. So, ito po yung ating final answer. Okay, next po tayo. Next, meron tayong hyperbolic tangent of square root of x. So, ano nga ba yung formula para sa derivative ng inverse hyperbolic tangent of u? So, ang formula po niyan ay 1 over 1 minus u squared times the du dx. So, ano yung magiging u natin dyan? Ang u natin dyan ay, ito, square root of x, which is equal to x raised to 1/2. So, yung du natin ay magiging 1/2 x, and then 1/2 minus 1 is negative 1/2. So, ito pa yung du natin. 1/2 x raised to negative 1/2. Or we can also write this as 1 over 2 x raised to 1/2, or 2 times the square root of x. Kumbaga binaba natin yung x raised to negative 1/2. Napunta na siya sa denominator. Pwede rin naman na ganyan. Then, kunin natin yung kanyang derivative. So, y prime is equal to 1 over 1 minus u squared. U squared natin is x raised to 1/2 na naka-raise sa 2 times du dx. Ang du dx natin dyan ay 1 over 2x raised to 1/2. So, y prime is equal to 1 over 1 minus x raised to 1/2 squared. So, 1/2 squared is 1. Kasi 1/2 squared. So, pag multiply natin yan, 2 times 1 is 2 over 2 maging 1. So, 1 minus x dito. Then, dito naman sa kabila ay 1 over yung 2x raised to 1/2. Pwede yung maging 2 square root of x. So, therefore, y prime is equal to Numerator times numerator, 1 times 1. Denominator times denominator. So, magiging 2 square root of x times the quantity 1 minus x. So, this is our final answer for the derivative of inverse hyperbolic tangent of square root of x. Okay, next is number 11. So for number 11, we have y is equal to the quantity inverse hyperbolic cosecant of x raised to 3. So kung mapapansin natin, itong ating function is naka-power, no? Naka-raise sa power. So ang una natin gagawin, power rule. After doing the power rule, tsaka natin siya multiply sa inside kasi ang outside niya naka-raise, so power. Inside niyan ay hyperbolic cosecant. So i-apply natin dyan yung chain rule. Yung hyperbolic cosecant. And the next one is yung, another chain rule ulit is yung derivative ng argument, which is x lang ito. So therefore 1. So hindi siya makaka-apekto sa sagot. Okay, so kunin natin yung y prime. Y prime is equal to 3 times, copy lang natin yung base. So ating base dyan ay inverse hyperbolic cosecant of x. And then 3 minus 1, which is 2 times derivative ng inside. So magiging derivative ng inverse hyperbolic cosecant of x. Balikan natin yung kanyang formula. So yung kanyang formula is negative 1 over u na nasa absolute value multiplied by 1 plus u squared times du dx. So, substitute lang, negative 1 over, ang u natin ay x, so x in absolute value, square root of 1 plus u squared. Since ang u mo rito is yung x, so magiging x squared times du dx. So, ang du dx natin dyan ay 1. Kasi ang derivative ng argument, which is x, is, or yung u natin, is 1. So, next, meron tayong mga fraction dito. So, kukombine natin siya. Numerator times numerator. So, itong entire quantity na to, multiplied by negative 1, multiplied by 1. So, 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. And then, multiplied by dito. Then, multiply natin siya dito. So, magiging negative 3 hyperbolic cosecant. So, naka-squared. All over x na sa loob ng absolute value, square root of 1 plus x squared. So, this is the final answer. So, ito na yung final answer kasi wala na naman tayong makukombine na rito. Okay, so I guess that's the last, this is the last example for inverse hyperbolic. So, kamukha lang siya nung inverse trigonometric. Ang difference lang rito is iba siya ng formula. Pero halos magkamukha. So, kailangan kabisado yung inverse trigonometric na formula for its derivative. And then, yung derivative ng inverse hyperbolic, kailangan kabisado mo din. Dahil kapag hindi, magkakandalo-halo po yan. Automatic mamamali yung sagot. So, madali lang naman siya. Kailangan lang talagang memorize yung formula. Okay? Thank you for listening.